clock? Where will it stop? Storytime! Hooray! Hello again, I'm Bella. Welcome to episode 3 of Storytime. Today's Tweenie tale is about honesty and always telling the truth. I told a lie at the playgroup the other day and I didn't like it, not one bit. I didn't mean to lie, it just sort of came out. I felt like butterflies were in my tummy and I felt all bad inside. And that's what this story is about. The lie I told at playgroup and why it's bad to lie. So, are you ready to listen to my story? Oh, yeah! Well, here we go. Always Tell the Truth, written by Townsend and illustrations by Townsend and Nathan. One morning, Max arrived at playgroup carrying a small mysterious box. "Oh, what's that, Max?" asked Milo, his eyes lighting up with curiosity. The Tweenies gathered around, eager to see what was inside. Max carefully took off the lid and slowly pulled out a bright and colourful marionette. "Oh, wow! What's that, Max?" asked Jake, fascinated. "A marionette! It's a marionette!" said Bella, practically bursting with excitement. "Yes, that's right," Max replied with a smile. "It is a marionette." "Mario who?" Milo asked with a puzzled look. The Tweenies giggled. Bella grinned and pointed at the puppet. "You can make it move by pulling its strings," she explained. Her eyes sparkled as she turned to Max. "Oh, can I try it? Please, please, can I have a go?" she asked with hope in her eyes. She was very eager to play with it, but Max gently told her that she'd get a turn a little later. Still buzzing with interest, the Tweenies wanted to know more about marionettes, so they decided to watch a video all about them. After the video, the Tweenies were full of ideas. They decided to put on a show with Max's marionette, so they set off to the messy area to make a puppet and a backdrop for the marionette. As the others walked away, Bella lingered behind. She kept looking at the marionette, wondering if she should play with it. She looked once, then again. Jake noticed Bella standing there. He walked up to her and tapped her on the shoulder. "Where are you going, Bella?" he asked. "Nowhere, Jake. I just have to see something," she said quickly. "But Bella, you're not supposed to touch it," Jake said, pointing at the marionette. "I'm not going to touch it, Jake," Bella replied. "Go over there with Milo." "But where are you going?" Jake asked again. "Nowhere, Jake, just go away," she said, waving him off. Jake slowly walked back to the others. Bella turned her head one more time and looked at the marionette. She thought for a moment, then quietly walked over to it. Bella picked up the puppet and started moving its strings. She made it wave and then dance, and then do a little hop. Doodles, lying on his beanbag, looked up sleepily. "Oh no," he mumbled, his eyes following the dancing puppet. Bella kept playing, laughing to herself until suddenly, snap! One of the strings broke. "Oh no!" Bella gasped quietly. She quickly tried to fix it, twisting and tugging at the strings, but it only made things worse. Soon the marionette was all tangled up. Its arms and legs were stuck and wouldn't move at all. Panicking, Bella looked around. Then she hurried over to Doodles. "Shh, Doodles," she whispered nervously, hiding the broken puppet under his beanbag. "Please don't tell anybody." Doodles let out a little sigh.
Don't tell anybody.
Bella smoothed her dungarees, took a deep breath and skipped back to the messy table with a smile, just like nothing had ever happened. And Bella decided to join in with the others. Where's the blue? She asked. I'd like to paint a stream in the forest. She picked up a brush and started to paint. Fizz held up her finished wolf puppet. Nice, she said with a smile. Oh, brilliant, said Max, looking very pleased. That's a fantastic puppet. It looks just like mine. Careful, Fizz, Bella suddenly said. The strings might get tangled and then the marionette will break. That's right, Bella, Max nodded. That's why I didn't let you play with my marionette straight away. He gave her a warm smile. You can have a go now if you like, and I'll help you with it. Bella looked down at her painting. Oh, no, thank you, she said quietly. I don't want to play with it. Max looked at Bella, a little suspicious. Has something happened, Bella? He asked gently. Bella's eyes darted around. Yes, yes, she said, getting all muddled. Doodles was playing with the marionette, but I saw him and I took it away from him, she added quickly. Oh, right, Max said slowly. Well done, Bella, he mumbled, though he didn't quite sound convinced. Just then, Jake and Milo jumped up with big smiles. Ta-da! Ta-da! They shouted, holding up their painting of the forest proudly. Brilliant, said Max. Now we're ready to put on the show. He walked over to the table to grab the marionette, but when he got there, he stopped. Oh, that's odd, he said, looking around. The marionette's gone. He turned to the others. Hey, everyone, let's play a looking game. Who can find the marionette first? So off the Tweenies went to find the missing marionette. Can you see it? Is it here or is it there? The Tweenies called out as they searched high and low. Well, I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it anywhere, said Bella, covering her face with her hands. They checked the table. They checked the cupboards. They peeked behind the beanbags. They even looked on the chair. But no matter where they searched, the marionette was nowhere to be found. Where's the marionette gone, Max? Asked Jake, looking worried. Oh, I don't know. It's a bit of a mystery, Max replied. Jake scratched his head. Well, when we were painting, I did see Bella go over to the marionette, he said. Max turned to Bella again. Bella, do you know where it is? It was Doodles, Bella said quickly. Doodles looked up from his beanbag, confused. He was playing with the marionette, Bella said. He started off gentle, but then he got rough, and one of the strings snapped, and then he hid it under his beanbag. Oh, Doodles, said Fizz. You've ruined the story. The Tweenies all looked at Doodles with disappointed faces. But Max didn't look convinced. He looked at Bella kindly. Bella, he said softly, are you sure that's what happened? Bella's lip wobbled, and then she burst into tears. Oh, don't cry, Bella, said Jake gently. Why won't anyone believe me? Bella cried. It wasn't me. The Tweenies walked off quietly, leaving Bella alone with Max. Max knelt down so he was at Bella's level and looked gently into her eyes. Bella, he said softly, can you tell me what really happened? Bella looked down. Her story was still the same. It was Doodles! But Max gently interrupted her. The truth, Bella. Bella's eyes filled with tears again. I didn't mean to do it, Max. I just wanted to have a go with the marionette myself. I didn't want you to be cross, she said. Cross? Max asked. I'm not cross, Bella. I'm sad. not because the marionette broke, but because you told a lie. He explained that it's never okay to blame someone for something you did and that telling the truth is always the right thing to do. Bella nodded and wiped her eyes. "I'm sorry, Doodles," she said. Doodles rolled over onto his back, accepting her apology. A while later, the Tweenies gathered around and finally put on their show, The Boy Who Cried Wolf, using the marionette they had made. And from that day on, Bella learned a very important lesson, to always tell the truth. And she never told a lie ever again. The end. What a great story! It wasn't very nice of me to tell a lie and blame someone else for something I did. But I didn't mean to. I just panicked. Next time something happens that you might get a bit scared over, don't lie like I did. Instead, be brave and be honest and always tell the truth. I hope you remember my story and what we've learnt. Thanks for listening and thanks for all your support on the channel. I really appreciate it. I'll see you soon for another Tweenie tale. Bye everyone.